Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is Carrie with the Unicorn Company podcast, coming to you from my secret Canopian Catgirl base somewhere in the mountains. And I am here to talk to you today about this little guy, the Locust Miniature from IronWind Metals. Now, you are probably familiar with the Locust you get in the Game of Armored Combat, as well as the Locust you get in the Alpha Strike box. And this model right here compares extremely favorably to both of those. So this metal Locust, first of all, I want to talk about quality of the sculpt. It is very well done. The miniature has very little, if any, flash or mold lines that you have to deal with once you get it off the sprue, of course. And this was an absolute pleasure to put together, and wonderful as far as just the amount of stuff that you need to take care of on it. There's not a lot at all. So that is something that I first of all want to say. Also, it is extremely detailed, and some of the details are actually finer than the details that you find on the plastic sculpt, especially like if you look at the antenna, it's a lot thinner. And overall, this is just a great model. Now, let's talk about the model itself and what you get. So the Locust Miniature from IronWind Metals runs $14.50. If you go through our sponsor, Fortress Miniatures and Games, they have it on sale for $11.60. And this miniature you can build as one of three Locusts. The first is the 1V, which is the one that everybody's familiar with. The second is the 1VB, which is the Royal Locust. And the third is the 1E. When you build it, if you build the 1V, it looks just like the one that comes out of a Game of Armored Combat. The 1VB uses the same arms as the 1E, and the 1E is missing the chin gun. So if you wanted to do it as the 1E, it comes with a little tiny disc that goes in that spot to sort of plug that and make sure that you have everything properly set up, and it doesn't look like there's just a missing ball turret on the bottom of the front of the torso. And like I said, as far as scale and everything else, this is incredibly well done. There were not many mold lines that we had to take care of on this. It wasn't like there was a ton of mold lines or anything like that. Any that were there, I can see where I missed one up on the top of the leg, but pretty much they were pretty insignificant for the most part. And you can have it standing or in a walking pose, and I chose, as you can see here, to do it with one leg up off the ground. I always sort of like these types of poses simply because it implies a certain level of animation to the miniature, especially if you have like a torso twist going, which you can see I've also done here. Yeah, there's really not much to say about the model. It's really well done. I really enjoyed putting it together. Not a lot of flash or mold lines that you have to deal with, and I would highly recommend this. So if you do want to get it, like I said, our sponsor, Fortress Miniatures and Games, does have it on sale for $11.60. If you are dead set on plastic, they also sell the Locust from a Game of Armored Combat. As of this recording, they have 5 of them in stock, and they run $9 a piece. But I would personally say that this is something you don't want to pass up, and if you're one of those people that likes the premium miniatures because of the posability and everything, this, in my opinion, is higher quality than you're getting with the premiums. It costs less than the premiums have been costing, and it gives you a lot of options as far as what you want to build. I mean, you can essentially build 3 different versions of the mech, and if you can figure out how to magnetize it, then more power to you, because then you can have all 3 versions at the drop of a hat. That's pretty much it for the Locust. Honestly, there's not much to say. It's a well done miniature, and I did enjoy putting it together. I hope you found this helpful. But yeah, so that's it for today. If you enjoy the podcast or the channel, then hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also hit the notification bell. That way you can see what we have coming out in the future. Also, if you want to support the podcast and the channel, help us be able to get better equipment, stuff like that, then you can either become a Patreon at patreon.com/unicorncompany, or you can go to the Scrapyard Ork. There's a link in the description below, and we have an affiliate program with them, and they sell some really cool BattleTech themed dice if you wanted to go ahead and go that route and get some dice instead of updates and custom cards and stuff like that. So that is it for today. I hope that y'all have a great day, great evening, great whatever it is where you are. This is Carrie signing off.
I'm gonna find my meaning, I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna see